Okay. Wrong button, but... I think I gotta talk to him, right? It's so long.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's
took
not
way too long to
intentional.
break from this.
Sorry, that was insensitive of me. Though, there's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I've never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, there's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renan. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renan starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renans, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Dahnans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renan society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
No,
I'm
that's not what
saying
you're
you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
What I've been fighting for, huh?
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family, my friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kinda my forte.
Come on, man, snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again.
You're about the what if
I
state.
can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on,
Exactly.
fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shion or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen,
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shion. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
he could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even a hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's no fun. Oh, there's the... Yep, okay. As I get sucked into the end. Brilliant. Get sucked down for a cutscene.
Alvin! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
Oh, relax, relax.
That sounds bad.
You think?
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Oh, I'll
Sarah's
fight.
right.
I'll
You
fight.
don't want to go overdoing it.
Let me fight. Come on, Alvin. We're gonna fight, man.
I'm up for it.
There we go, my
Really?
man.
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alvin, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
So finish up this one. I thought it was everything I can. Hopefully.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the pain's too much,
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! Ygritte, we can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugles policy.
Fine by me.
Let's get to work then.
If it hides, just back it out again.
No escape!
Tiger
Sword
Blade!
Rain Alpha! You're mine!
That freaking does it!
Raining
I'm on
Blast!
top.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the government to me.
You're mine!
I can carve through anything.
Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! No escape!
Tiger Blade! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on a roll now.
Its armor's too strong!
Then split it open!
Be my guest! Sword Rain Alpha!
Is there no way out?
Lightning orb!
You're mine!
Illuminate
It's over! You'll pay for that!
the raging cascade!
Eat dirt!
Spread! Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Sleep
It's
now,
over.
confiscated!
Another one down. I brought you all down.
Photon
Sword Rain
blast!
Alpha!
More where that came from!
Time to let it rip! Take this!
Field!
Ah!
More for the stopper!
Raining Blast!
Illuminate the dark!
Blow away!
Come
Not
on,
done
holy
yet.
flame, holy land!
Can't get out of this. I can do this all day.
Raining
Now!
Here I come!
Raging cascade!
You're mine! Now I can't!
Far enough.
I don't know what I did that for.
You're mine!
Eagle
It's over.
assault.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Eagle, watch
Come
this.
forth, holy land!
Take this! Ah!
Illuminate the dark! Sleep now.
Shattering you pieces. Attack time.
Photon blast! Here
I'm on
goes!
it. Watch this.
Retreat!
Make it rain. Jolie. Stay. Blow them away.
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing
Except
really
talking
hurts,
about a
huh?
guard, but yeah.
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, this Olim kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana. Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there. By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait, don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine, let's get going. Thistleum was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right? But when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon. Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not! Shionne's our friend! Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that. Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right, that she'd gotten what she deserved. But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead. Don't get me wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her. But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone. It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
That's what's up. I think I just went the wrong way. Yep.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Okay, Hootle. What are you going nuts about? Did I just like seriously just sell my life? I think I did. I'm an idiot.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have... spend so much?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
This flavor,
Dohalim.
why it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
Oh, they are a little spunky.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Oh, come on, I didn't... So I'm assuming to be right over here that we need to go.
You sense one of your pals?
It feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
This is a fishing spot.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
I'll tear you apart!
Wind after
It's over!
Are those arms even natural?
Swallow dance! River flag! Blue escape! Eagle assault!
Wind after
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and the pummeling to me!
I'm not done! Eat dirt!
This one's
Take this!
Going in.
Ready and rare! Take this!
Now you see what I can do!
Ready to go!
Swallow!
Hurricane!
Roll now!
Take this!
far enough!
It's over!
Illuminate
You're
the
my-
dark!
Swallow
Holy glimmer! Holy lamp!
Here I come! It's over! Try harder! Now!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
First strike! You're mine!
Friggin' does it!
You're mine!
Light astral energy! Illuminate
It's over!
Hurricane!
Take this!
Tiger blade!
You're finished! You're mine! It's over!
Going in!
You're mine! You're finished!
Tiger blade! Dream!
Make it break! Jamal! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Could have been worse.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now's not the best time for Elda Menancia pride.
Brace yourself! This one's tough! I'm not done! You picked the wrong one! You're mine!
Take this!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come!
Lightning Gazette! Thunderblade!
Sword Rain Alpha! I'm up!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Inferno Punch!
Shining Supernova! Dance in the wind! In here! I'll be saving you!
Really?
You have to hold on.
Tectonic
Meteor! Gale Force! More where that came from!
Look sharp. Their arcs were interrupted. I'm ready to go. I'm on a roll, man.
This should do it!
Do you require a hand?
First strike!
In a bind?
Guardian Shield!
Make it rain! Ridwell! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! I'll crush you! Lightning Reflexes! Tenebrous Claw! Take that! Hammer won't save you! Tiger Blade!
Not on my watch!
It's over! Strike!
Lightning
This
Gazette!
one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Just
getting started!
Come forth! On guard!
I'm not done! More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I feel sprightlier than before.
I see you, but how to get to you? Like this.
Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
Shion will
All
be
the more
fine.
reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renan like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me. I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you 1,000,000 times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Oh, Shion could be a reincarnation of her too. Naori also. Or the
Alone.
sun. But what did I say? It almost seems like she's having Nori's memories. Get back here. Arr.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Oh! It's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
That's what...
Is it just me? Or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
It's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though. There are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renan trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Okay, that's definitely a monster. No, not. Easy. And I walk right into one. Okay.
I have a really bad feeling about this.
I'll run you through! Here I come!
Lightning orb! It's a duel of the eye! This is a close one!
Blow away! Here I come!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No place here!
Before them!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Eat this!
Take
Take
this!
this!
Holy
Infernal
one!
Here I come! Okay!
In a bind?
Here I come! You're
Raging cascade!
Crescent moon! Eat this! I'll run you through!
Illuminate the dark!
This one's mine! Ready and raring! You're finished! I can carve through armor! You're mine! It's over! I'm on it! Eat dirt! Here I come!
This one's mine!
Confiscated! Dance in the wind!
Strike!
Air thrust! Light
Take
astral
this!
magic
It's over! I'll run you through!
Make it rain!
Take this! You're finished!
This one's
I'm on!
mine!
You're mine! Dragon! I'll finish you here and now! Here I come! You're
Dance in
finished!
the wind!
Tiger Blade!
Air
Sword
thrust!
Rain Alpha!
Light astral energy!
You're mine!
Now or never.
Denied!
In a bind?
Lightning orb! Raging cascade! In here!
I'm not this time!
Eagle's eye!
Blow away! Eat dirt!
This one's mine!
Take this! Do it!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
And of course, now I get a Mecha Core.
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh.
Right. Didn't even touch them.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Here I come! Eat this! Dragon Shell! Burn! The power of light! I'm ready to go! Anything in order is all mine! The power of light! There you go! I feel like me again! Take the eagle! I'm just getting started! Try harder! More!
Leave the
Hold on to
ensnaring
your
to me.
arc. You're strong.
They're humbling to me! It's over!
This one's mine!
It's over!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend!
It's showtime.
No further!
Light astral
You're
raging
mine.
cascade. Sleep now.
Take this!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Raging storm.
Nothing gets by me!
Swallow dance!
Lightning condemned. Going in.
You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the dark.
Really went well.
Hey, take this! This one's mine! In a bind! That's it! Crescent moon! Eat this! Tiger blade!
Illuminate the dark!
Looks up! One more! Now you see what I can do! Tiger blade!
Hold on to your arms. Here I come.
Your arms are really incredible.
It's thanks to you I can use them.
No, I swear, don't die, bro.
Promise I'll always be here.
You picked the wrong
Seal.
fight!
Okay, we've had another plane.
Now my clothes are ruined. I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Now that's a mystic art!
We should really use them more often.
That would be less mystic.
Hey, look at that enemy. It's shining.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing to take a shower underneath this water.
You're welcome to try. But that water pressure would likely crush you to a pulp.
Past them.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Far enough! Looks up! One more! Hey, think that shell's hiding something tasty?
Raging storm!
No armor! You'll pay for that!
Remind me to stay on your good side. Guess I had to use it sometime.
Guardian Tail! I'm ready to go! I'm ready to go!
Lightning condense!
La 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 la.
Magic is there! Holy land!
Too fast! 10 pack! I'll trip it up! I can carve through armor!
Hey, not in your dreams!
Round and round! I'll tear you up! It's over! Watch this! It's over! Watch it! Sword Rain out! Inspiration! Time for one more! Take this! Dragon Shell! You're finished! It's time! You can't get out of this! Swallow this! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! Whirlwind snap! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Far enough!
Inspiration! Time for one more!
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming,
Make it
General.
rain! I'm not scared!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! See that? That training's paying off! Take it! Take that! Tiger Blade! Do it! Take it! In an instant! Impact Claw!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this. How much farther?
I don't think we're even halfway there yet. Hang in there.
Not even halfway? Are you serious?
That's no reason to give up now.
Yeah, just gotta buckle down.
That's the spirit. Seriously? Is this a joke?
Now you see what I can do!
Here I come! You're finished!
Watch this!
It looks like the air is recovered.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice one, Alphen.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Looks like trouble with a capital T. You wanna play?
Together, we got
Come
this!
at it!
Take that, illuminate the dark! Come on, holy glimmer, holy light!
Not my finest.
Come on, no, prepare to be sealed!
An astral ult?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Enough done! It's on! Eat dirt! Try harder! No, okay! My turn!
All right, it's showtime!
First try!
Wind astral energy! Air thrust!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Take this! It's over! Okay!
You shouldn't have messed with me.
Strike!
Ready and ready. Now you see what I'll finish you here and now.
Lightning orb!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Raging Arctic! We're coming!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! You're finished!
Not on my watch!
Dear, dropped in pain.
I'm on it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I think I'm getting stronger.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
don't have the money for it. Great.
Did we really just spend that much money?
Yes.
What is this place?
Careful. We've got company.
Doesn't look like we're getting past without a fight.
Watch your feet. Fall from here and it's curtains.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way!
Save your breath while that thing seizes a talking meal. Then let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us? Here I come!
Going in.
dirt!
Tiger Blade!
It's over! Ready and ready! What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen. We'll take point here.
Thanks.
One more!
Sorry to impose on you like this.
Tiger Blade! Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade!
Are you poisoned?
Sleep now.
One more!
Tiger in a bind?
Shining Supernova!
Don't leave me all alone here.
Guardian Gale!
I'm just...
Not done yet!
Swap it!
Dance in the wind!
Sleep now.
Eat
Get on in there with the others.
Come on!
Wheel! More where that came from!
Its wings are lighting up.
It's getting ready to attack!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
I'm on it!
Lightning to death!
Dare!
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark!
Take? I've let you all down.
You'll pay for that! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'll stop its charge.
Thanks, Kisara!
This one's all mine!
Raging Cascade!
You picked the wrong fight!
Its defenses are down.
Beat it to
Don't mind if I do!
going in! Eagle assault!
Not a
Take
chance!
this!
Magic Kazam!
Look sharp. Far enough.
Huh?
Look shot! Hurricane!
Take this!
Rip its head! Tiger Blade!
Take this!
Eagle
It's
assault!
over!
Watch this!
Look shot! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy land!
Inspiration! Take this!
Do this all day!
You're mine! It's over! Stay away from my friends!
Dance in the wind!
Try hard! It's on!
Air thrust!
Thrust! You picked the wrong fight!
I really know you one!
Thunderblade!
Eat this! Talon Hurricane! Take this!
This one's mine.
Take this! That's it! Tiger Blade! Eagle
Take
assault!
this!
Now I'm in the groove!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
You're mine!
Going in!
It's over!
Eat this! Not like this! Take
In
this!
here!
Now you see what I can do!
This'll come in handy! Astral energy! Alright! It's showtime! Air thrust!
You're mine!
Photon blast! Dance in the wind! In here! Get on in there with the others! Here goes! Don't mind if I do!
You're mine!
I'm on it! Swamping!
Whoa! Hey! One at a time! Inspiration! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
It's time!
An outstanding
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! What would I do without you? Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This one's all mine!
Look sharp! First strike! You're done!
Lewis, get! You picked the wrong fight!
Tiger Blade!
Illuminate the
Try harder! My turn!
Holy glimmer!
Try harder!
Eat
You're
this!
mine! You're finished! Here I come!
Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind! In here!
I have no limits!
Anything in armor is all
Saving
mine!
this one!
Here I come! It's
Raging
over!
storm!
Raining
Where that
splash!
came from?
hurricane! Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Guardian Field! I owe you one. Talon Hurricane!
The doctor ordered.
On guard!
Here goes.
Take this! Whirling Snap! This isn't looking good.
Now
or never.
Eat
this!
Let's get you off the way.
This one's mine! Eat dirt!
All right, it's showtime. Ready. Raging Cascade. Air thrust. Illuminate.
Try harder! My turn!
Holy glimmer.
Strike!
Holy land.
You're mine! You're finished! That freaking does it!
Dance in the wind.
Inspiration!
This one's mine.
Here I
Let's
come!
get you all custom.
It's over!
Tiger Blade.
Glimmer
Where
Cloud!
that came from.
Take this! Eagle Assault! Inspiration!
Time
for one more! Here I come!
Not like
Now
this.
or never! First take this! Not my finest. Take this! Alright, try harder!
Just what the
Not a
doctor
chance!
ordered.
I'm ready to go.
Wind astral energy. In here.
Inspiration!
I can do this all day.
I'll tear you apart!
All right. It's showtime. Air thrust. Light astral.
Try harder!
Shattering those pieces! Attack time!
Far enough.
You're finished! Inspiration!
Guardian
Field!
I can do this all day. Illuminate the dark. Transform. Holy crap. Here goes.
You're ours! Try harder! You picked the wrong fight! Burn! I'll finish you here and now!
Gale force. Dance in the wind.
You're finished! In a bind?
I'm sorry.
Try harder!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! All good things come to an end.
Illuminate
Nico.
Holy glimmer. Holy land.
Swallow dance! Here I come!
Gale force.
Guess I had to use it sometime.
Dance in the wind.
Try harder! Not a chance! Inspiration!
I can do this all day.
Take this! I can carve through armor! Can't move!
Sleep now.
First strike!
I've let you all down.
There!
Prepare to be sealed.
Seal.
Not done yet!
Take
Inspiration!
this.
Whoa. Hey,
I can do this all day.
Light astral. Here goes.
tear you apart.
Confiscating.
Let me at him.
Raging
Eat
storm.
dirt! Talon Storm!
This one's mine.
Trouble! You're mine!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Illuminate the dark. Come forth. Holy glimmer.
I'll
Holy
finish you
land.
here and now! Take this! We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky.
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Tectonic punch! Dragon shout! Rip and tear!
You keep going loud. I'll just heal myself again.
Prepare to be sealed. Take this.
You're mine!
It's showtime. Armor won't. Watch this.
Dust to dust! Strike! First strike!
All good things. I've let you all
No.
down.
Can't end here!
Oh my gosh.
We're just trying to get past. Get out of our way.
Save your breath.
All that thing sees is a talking meal.
So let's show it how wrong it is. Is it trying to stop us?
Inferno punch! In a bind, hit a word, hurt foe!
Illuminate the dark!
Head blast!
What's up?
Holy energy!
Discharge! Arts require complete focus!
Sword rain out!
Let's shot!
Take this!
Tiger blade! This'll come in handy.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Raging cascade!
Going! Here I come!
Guardian field! I'm ready to go.
Here I come!
Raging
You're
cascade!
finished!
Not my finest.
Not again!
Don't leave me all alone.
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Light after Our expert coming through! Confiscated! Raging cascade!
This one's
do this
mine.
all day.
This one's mine.
You picked the wrong
This'll
fight!
come in handy.
Eagle fly.
Illuminate the dark!
Take this.
Tiger
Holy
blade!
land.
One more time!
Take this!
Illuminate the dark!
Let me at it.
Holy flip! Holy land! Illuminate the dark!
It's over! No further!
Holy land!
Stay away from my friends!
Wings are lighting up!
It's getting ready to attack! All good things come to an end.
Better!
Such tremendous power.
Don't face it head on.
I'm not done!
Not my finest.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy land!
I hope this thing is medically
Photon
approved.
lightning conductor!
Inspiration!
It's over!
I can do this all day.
Try harder!
I'm ready to
Holy
kill.
dragon shower!
You're finished!
Far enough.
You'll pay for that!
That did it. In a bind. Inspiration! Time for one more.
I've still got some fight left in me.
Talon Hurricane! Now you see what I can do.
Eat dirt!
Illuminate the dark!
Try harder! Now! You're mine!
Holy land!
This should do it!
Now I'm in the groove.
Not a chance! That's good! No escape!
Shining Inferno Light!
Take this!
Dance in the wind!
One more.
Air thrust! Photon blast!
You're mine! Sword Ring Alpha!
Light astrolith raging cascade! Hold on to your arms! Here I come!
Eagle fly! I'm just getting started.
I'm going!
That's it. Tiger blade.
Light astrolith! Illuminate the dark!
Prepare to be sealed.
Here I come!
In a bind.
Talon
Hurricane! Round Inferno punch! Watch this!
Here I come!
Eagle assault!
I let my guard down.
You're mine! It's over!
Inspiration! Anything in armor is all mine!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Thunder field!
I'll tear you apart!
No escape!
Field!
Hurricane!
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy land!
This should do it! Try harder! Not a chance! It's over!
Light astral energy!
Here I
Hold on
come!
to your arms!
You're finished!
Here I come!
Ah!
You have to hold on.
Prepare to be
Thunder
sealed!
field!
Can't get out of this!
Raging cascade!
Make it rain.
Only in an instant! Impact Clock!
Illuminate the dark!
The picture of
Come forth! Holy glimmer! Holy land!
Nothing gets by me.
Inspiration!
Here I
This
come!
one's mine.
Supernova!
This one's mine.
Take this!
Dance in the wind! In here!
This!
Talon Hurricane!
Take this!
Crossblade! Photon lightning conduct!
Inspiration!
Thunderblade!
Guess I had to use it sometime.
Illuminate the dark!
This one's all mine!
Holy glimmer!
Eat dirt!
All right. Now we're never.
I let my guard down.
Can't get out of this.
Illuminate the dark! Come! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Try harder. Now, here I come.
Not in your dreams!
It's over.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Land!
All right, let me at him.
Illuminate the
This
dark!
should do it.
Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Going in.
You're mine.
Round and pound.
Talon Hurricane.
Lightning descends! Thunderbolt! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Take this. You're finished. Now, take this. It's over. Sword prepare to be
Illuminate the dark!
Take this.
Come forth! I can do this all day! Holy Land!
Strike. Talon Hurricane.
Dad!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that!
I can do this all day. Denied.
First strike.
Right up the dark.
Not my finest. Here I come. I'm not done. You picked the wrong
Photon
fight.
Blast! Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Look sharp. Try hard. Not a chance. I'm not done.
I hope this thing
Here's
is
the
medically
dance in the
approved.
wind! Inspiration! Dance in the wind! Feel!
Time for one more.
Get on in there with the others!
Eat this. You're done.
Now we're not.
Raging Storm! Banana, let's go!
Not like this.
Try harder. My turn.
The number won't save you.
Come forth! Holy Glimmer!
In a bind.
Holy Land!
You're finished.
Talon Hurricane.
Sword Rain Alpha.
Inferno Punch.
Here I come.
Lightning
It's
Bolt!
over.
Raging Cascade!
Going in.
This.
Breath!
Guardian
Air
Shield.
Blast!
All right.
Air Blast! Photon Blast! Illuminate the Come
This should do it.
Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Dance in the wind! Air Blast!
Here I come.
I lost my focus.
Dance in the wind! Raging
Take
Cascade!
this.
I'll end you. I've let you all down.
This'll come in handy!
This one's all mine.
Gale Force!
Gonna need more.
Nothing gets by me! In here!
Everything is medically
Get on
approved.
in there with the
this.
others!
Inspiration.
I'm not done. You picked the wrong fight.
Here's more!
Here I come.
Nice. We've almost got this.
Almost isn't quite there.
I like your attitude. I'm right with you, Captain. On guard.
Take this. You're finished.
Tiger Blade.
Holy Land!
Tiger Blade. I let my guard down.
Try harder.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
Ready and ready. Now you see what I can do. I'll finish you here and now.
Cascade!
Here I come.
Talon Hurricane.
Getting stronger!
Switching up its movements. Watch out.
So now you're getting serious?
Dance in the wind!
Do this all
In
day.
here!
Inspiration. Time for one more. Take this. Right. No further. You're done.
Tiger Blade.
Go away.
Take this. Move it.
Right up the dark.
Inspiration.
All right. I'm ready to go.
Inspiration.
This one's
Do
all
this all
mine.
day.
You picked the wrong fight.
My whole body feels...
You're mine.
Hey,
It's over.
you need someone to take it. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Guess I had to use it sometime.
First strike.
I've let you all down.
I'm nearly done for.
This one's
Raging
mine.
Storm!
Take this.
This one's mine.
Thunderblade! Illuminate the dark! Come forth!
I'm not done.
This one's
Holy
mine.
Land!
One more. Tiger
You're
Blade.
mine. Sword Rain Alpha.
Take care of... Light up the dark! Alright,
Now we're
let
not-
me at him!
Take this!
Light up! Denied!
I'm not done! Try harder! My turn! I'm not...
Guess what the doctor ordered!
I won't lose. Not now, not ever.
I hope this thing is medically approved! I can do this all day! Eat this! Inspiration! I can do this all
You require a hand.
Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! I'm on it! Sword Rain Alpha! It's on! Sword Rain
I've
Alpha!
let you all down.
Eat dirt!
I hope this thing is medically approved!
Any more of this and I'll burn out!
I could do this all day! Swallow dance!
You're mine! It's over!
Talon Hurricane! That freaking does
You're
it!
mine! Sword Rain
Inspiration!
Alpha!
Time for one more!
You're finished! Try harder! My turn! I'm on it! Hold nothing back!
Illuminate the dark! Shattering pieces! Attack time!
You require a hand.
You're on! Small! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Oi! Let's take everything out of our supplies that we had. It doesn't bode well for later.
With fauna like that, I'm impressed so many people from Thistleum made it through here alive.
Who's to say there weren't a whole lot more of them who didn't?
Well, at any rate, it should be a safer climb now that we've cleared the way a bit, right?
No. So long as people feel the need to face terrain this perilous, I'd say true safety's some way off.
You mean defeating Volron and putting an end to the crown contest, right? I guess that would be the best solution here, huh?
Yep.
We've wasted enough time here already. Let's get going. Xion needs us.
How are we still not there yet? It feels like we've been climbing this mountain forever.
It helps if you try not to look up or down. All you need is silent determination. Talking too much will only waste energy and burn you out.
I'm too tired to look up or down, even if I wanted to.
Take care you don't fall, at least. Unless you want to make a Zoogle's day, that is.
Zoogles? Why would they care if I fell or not?
How would you feel if a 3-course meal fell right out of the sky at your feet?
Zoogle Chow.
Law? Best not to listen to him if you can help it. You'll only be encouraging him if you do.
Tell me that before I listen next time.
Still, Dohalim has a point. One wrong step and it's curtains.
Wouldn't it be great if we could all fly like Hootle? I bet even the refugees who didn't make it would have made it to Thistleum that way.
Until we magically sprout wings. Let's just watch where we're stepping instead, okay? Come on. Shion's waiting for us.
Plop, plop, plop. Wow.
We
really
did
murky.
it. We've reached the top of the mountain.
About damn time. My knees are singing symphonies over here.
Look, there it is.
That's it. That's Pelegion, the seat of Volron's power.
So that's where Shion's being held?
Most likely.
Most likely.
That is what I said, yes.
Pelegion's still our best lead. So that's where we go, right?
Any advice before we head in there?
No.
No?
In the ancient tongue, Ganeth Heros means Fortress of Naught. Though I fail to see what insight that nugget of trivia holds.
I guess I just thought you might have something we could use.
Since Volron became Lord, the only thing this realm has been known for is its shroud of secrecy. It is Volron's stronghold. All else is incidental. Just keep in mind that you can't be too careful inside.
Speaking of which, just how are all of us planning to get inside exactly?
It's not like there are any secret passages.
We've come this far. If there's no other way in, I guess we'll just have to use the front gate. Volron told us to come find him, which means he's expecting us. Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Land of...
I sure hope nothing bad's happened to Shion.
Keep those thoughts to yourself, Rinwell. Everyone's anxious enough as it is.
Sorry. It's just... I can't seem to stop thinking about it. What do you think it is that Volron wanted with her anyway?
Her powers?
Going by what he said back on Almadria's ship, it would appear his primary target is Alphen. Though, it's likely he hasn't forgotten the blow he sustained at Shion's hand either. That might even be what ignited his interest.
Yeah, did you see the way he reacted? It was like he was enjoying every moment. Even his pain at Shion's thorns. Oh, that guy's just creepy.
Let's just hope he's keeping his perverted tendencies in check.
What? Law? Don't say things like that.
It's not like we weren't all thinking it.
That's still no reason to...
All right, you two. Now that's enough already. Alphen shouldn't have to grit his teeth while he listens to you.
Oh.
Sorry.
Camp, yes!
I swear I've seen that castle somewhere before. Right. I remember seeing it from the cliffs in Calaglia, across the sea.
You mean Volron's castle?
Yeah, that must have been it.
Geographically, it would make sense. It's most certainly large enough to be seen from afar.
Back then, I had Shion and Zephyr with me.
Well, we haven't lost Shion. We can still get her back, you know.
That's right. I won't let Volron take her away from us.
This is a true masterpiece, no less than culinary art.
Mind if I join you, Law?
Oh, hey, Alphen. What's up?
Nothing. I was just surprised to see you weren't training for once. Got a stomachache or something?
You know I don't literally train around the clock, right? I do take breaks.
Do you? It seems like you're training every chance you get.
Well, yeah, it can't be helped if I want to get stronger. Still, it's important to let your muscles rest every now and then. That's what my dad told me anyway.
Zephyr said that?
When I was a little kid, yeah. I would get so excited whenever he came home. I always followed him wherever he went and tried to learn as much from him as I could. He said, it's good to be passionate, but don't overdo it. Just like there are times when you want to take a break from studying, sometimes your body wants to take a break from training too. I was always rushing around and forgetting to rest, so he ended up telling me that a lot.
That definitely sounds like him.
It's nothing to get sad over. Still, I can't help but wonder if that was my dad's way of teaching me the dangers of rushing into things too quickly. Then again, maybe I'm just overthinking things. I wish I'd had more time to talk to him about this kind of stuff. I'll take guard duty tonight. It's fine. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Yeah. I think I'll just leave it there for now.